We have come very far, enduring many hardships. But at last, we found the place where we can be safe.
Marrowbone 2017 starts with a bang. Anya Joy-Taylor and Mia Goth make a great tag team in this tale that explores the typically messy history of family secrets. Also starring Charlie Heaton from Stranger Things fame, rounding out this ensemble cast. 4 siblings who move from England and become orphaned try to make a go of it in rural Maine, trying to hide their existence until the oldest comes of age to become the legal guardians for the younger siblings. Strange things start to haunt the house where the family resides. Can this family stay together as their reality starts to crumble around them, caused by the seemingly paranormal forces all around them? The Babysitter. This dark comedy slasher stars Samara Weaving and Bella Thorne. This surprisingly enjoyable Netflix horror movie focuses on the relationship of B, the babysitter, and Cole, the babysittee. What seems like a normal relationship in a normal neighborhood soon takes a turn towards the occult, as we find out B and her gang of friends are actually practitioners of Satanism, whose sole purpose is to harvest the blood of unsuspecting virgins, lured in by the feminine wiles of B. Cole must put away childish things and find a way to overcome the person put in charge of his safety, fulfill his destiny and rise above, or be conned and consumed by the person he thought he could trust. Alien Covenant. Serving as the follow-up to the incredible Prometheus, Covenant stars Michael Fassbender, playing 2 different androids. Catherine Watterson as Daniels, the chief terraformer and third in command, and pulling off a much more dramatic role than his usual acting performances, Danny McBride as chief pilot Tennessee. Hate if you want, but Danny is the shit. This one is a hit parade of destruction and depression, taking you on a ride of successive blows of terror until releasing the knockout when we finally understand the gravity of what has been done. Happy Death Day. Earning $125 million at the box office compared to a $5 million budget ain't too shabby. Starring Jessica Roth as Tree, we follow her as she wakes on the same day, stuck in a loop, until she can ultimately identify her killer. Very cool premise, seamlessly mixing horror and sci-fi, creating a very modern movie for the aficionado of the macabre. With a sequel dropping in 2019, this franchise is a must-watch and highly recommend it.
In 1922, a man's pride was a man's land.
1922. This horror drama is based on the works of Stephen King, and when it comes to 2017 horror movies, get used to hearing that name. Starring Thomas Jane, this story focuses on a Nebraska farmer trying to keep his homestead intact, and the extreme lengths he is willing to go to achieve this end. Paranoia and ghostly apparitions soon consume the farmer. By the end of this movie, it's safe to say that the means did not justify the end.
I think that Will and I should be the only ones to go outside for a while. We don't know what made Stanley sick. We don't know anything. Nobody touched him, so I think we're fine, right?
It comes at night. After a contagious disease ravages the planet, a man, his wife, and their teenage son seek refuge in their secluded home located deep in the woods. We are introduced to Paul, Sarah, and Travis. Soon we find out the dire situation they are in, as Sarah's father, who is also staying with them, contracts the disease. We watch as he is killed and his body burned in an attempt to stave off this mysterious contagion. Soon, an unknown intruder is captured, breaking into the secluded home. Here, the story takes a turn, as the man captured convinces Paul to retrieve the rest of his family and to survive together. Joel Edgerton has a strong performance in this one. This movie creates an unnerving sense of impending doom, and I highly recommend giving this one a try. Gerald's Game. Like I warned earlier, this is another entry brought to life from the mind of the maniac, Stephen King. Imagine being handcuffed to a bed waiting on your lover, but your lover has a heart attack and dies. Now you have no way to escape, and the rotting corpse of your significant other is trapped in the same room. I don't know about you, but that mental image is what makes Mr. King a horror genius. Character development has always played a pivotal role in the works of Stephen King, and Gerald's Game is no exception. Can our lead character escape the bonds that bind her? Can she withstand the trauma of her past and fight for survival? Please check this one out for yourself and find out. Gerald's Game is an underrated gem from 2017. Watch at your own discretion. You will not be disappointed. The Ritual. 5 friends plan on a hiking trip in rural Sweden. What could go wrong? How about everything? Pagan themes, runes, and ancient mythology are all key aspects in this amazing 2017 horror edition. Once we discover Modor, an ancient godlike entity who is the offspring of Loki, shit gets crazy. Not only is this demigod pure nightmare fuel, but he has a band of fanatical locals who will do anything to appease the beast they view as a god. I can't say enough good things about this movie, one of my favorites to come out in the past decade. The Ritual will have you questioning your sanity and any ill-advised hiking trips to Scandinavia.
Beep, beep, Richie.
It. Stephen King finds himself on the list for the 3rd time. 2017 was a busy year with multiple projects coming to life on the big screen. His 1986 masterpiece novel was the inspiration for this movie, and fans had to wait since the 1990 miniseries to see Pennywise dance once again on the TV screen. Pulling in over $700 million at the box office, this one became a certified banger. Upon release, it was the 3rd highest grossing rated R movie, and adjusting for inflation, it became the highest grossing horror film of all time. Travel to Derry, Maine, hang out with the Losers Club, and see if they can outlast everyone's favorite supernatural psychotic clown.
Sink into the floor.
Wait.
Sink.
It's a terrible thing to waste.
Get Out. This one takes the top spot for many reasons. No, it couldn't touch It with what It brought at the box office, but there's more to great horror movies than just the bottom dollar. This is the film debut of Jordan Peele, who wrote and directed this twisted tale. Not to put him in the same class as Stephen King, but to me, it almost feels like a passing of the torch. Yes, the works of King will always be on the Mount Rushmore of horror, but with 2017's Get Out, the door was open for a fresh, modern take on horror. And Jordan Peele was the man for the job. Time will tell how prolific he will become, but already he has thrilled audiences with his work. Get Out is groundbreaking and honestly creepy as hell. Like most of his work, this one brings race to the forefront, yet in a way that doesn't diminish the viewing experience but enhances it. The sunken place, the twisted surgery, the crazy family and their clients. Everything about this movie keeps you entertained, creative and scary. What more can you ask for? 2017 had some nice entries in the world of horror, and Get Out is the standout from all of them. This has been Planet Phobia. Thank you for watching today's video. If you like it, go check out my other content. Think about hitting that subscribe button, and as always, I wish you good luck on your horror journey.